Hi everybody, Iron Dog 63 here with another video. Today we are going to dehydrate mushrooms. As you can see, I've got them sliced. I've washed them and sliced them. I didn't show you that because if you don't know how to wash and slice mushrooms, then you need to go to a how-to channel. Anyways, I washed them, I sliced them, I took the stems out of them. I'll tell you why here in a second. I'm going to dehydrate these. I have, I think, 4 trays total. Here's another partial tray. Okay. There is a tray right here. I did not slice the mushrooms. I left them whole. Because you can put them in soups or stews or anything like that, anything you want. They'll rehydrate just fine. Right there is the stems. Okay, you see the stems? I cut the ends of the stems off, right here. These were the cut ends. So I cut those off, left the other stems. I put them in there because what we're going to do with these, when we're all said and done and these are all dehydrated, we are going to grind these into a powder. Here's another tray. I'll bring it back when I have them all put on the dehydrator. Okay, right there they are. They're on the dehydrator. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 trays. I'm going to put the lid on these for right now, and then I have got some some yellow, red, and green bell peppers. Not bell peppers, but they're sweet peppers. I'm going to slice those up, and I'm going to put them on the top tray, and I'm going to dehydrate all this at once. Okay, I got the lid on. I got the vent partially open to release some of the steam out of it, some of the heat, because I don't want it to be too hot in there to dehydrate. These are probably going to take 10, 12, maybe 14 hours to dehydrate, somewhere around there. I will clean the peppers up and show you what they look like. Here they all are. I got them all cut up, or cleaned out, I mean. I got the capsaicin out of it, the seeds out of it, the caps are off. I did throw away the seeds and the caps because I don't need them. I've already got a baggie full of that stuff in the freezer right now. I'm going to take those out and then I'll plant them when it's time to plant for the garden. Hopefully they'll grow. So, there you go. 1 tray of sliced peppers. Now you can use these in anything. I take them and when we make an egg bake or something, I'll put them in some hot water or put some water in a bowl, put it in the microwave, heat it up, reconstitute these peppers, sprinkle them in the omelet or the egg bake. You can do anything with it. You can reconstitute them, let them get or come back fully hydrated. You can put them on pizza. You can do anything with them. But this is just a way to preserve them so they don't go bad. They've been in the refrigerator for about 3 weeks now, and it's time to get them done with, get something done with them. We've used all we wanted to use. Now we can save them for another day. Okay, there they are in the dehydrator themselves. This is going to go for 12 or 14 hours. When I get them done, I'll show them to you. And then I will show you the process of making them into mushroom powder. Okay, everybody. Right there's the mushrooms. The green pepper still got a ways to go. It's already been about 26 hours. So, and there's still a little bit. I'm going to let them go till midnight. It's 6 o'clock right now at night. Another 6 hours, and then I'm going to shut it down, let it cool down, and see what we got. Here is the mushrooms all dried, dehydrated. I put them all on the same tray. About 2:30 in the morning last night, I turned them off. They were on for 36 hours. I'm not going to use this dehydrator again. It just doesn't work right for me. My other dehydrator would have done this in 12 or 14 hours. And this is what happened to the peppers. The peppers got so hot and burnt. They're no good. But they didn't dry. They're still wet. They didn't dry. They just got so hot they burnt. This thing, the only way you can control the temperature on this is you adjust the trays up and down, and I don't like that. I've got another one that has a temperature control on it. I can adjust the temperature to whatever temperature I want. They do look good though, don't they? And I will show you when I do the grinding of it to make mushroom powder. I was going to keep these caps whole, but I'm going to grind them up too. There's mushrooms. I'm going to make mushroom powder. For those that don't know what mushroom powder can be used for, you can put it in meatloaf, soup, stews, whatever you want to flavor with mushroom flavor, but you don't want to have a bunch of mushroom pieces in it. Okay, I just loaded up that food processor. This is just a small one. It does my what I need it to do. Pretty nice little food processor. Takes 2 hands. Oh, let me get it started. As you can see, right there they are. I can do a chop course, or I can do a fine course, and that's what we're doing, our fine grind. I want to make a powder out of it. A little bit more. I'll bring it back when I get this batch done. As you can see, that's pretty powdery. I'm going to put that in a bag and I'll do the rest. I'll bring it back. Okay, the trays are empty. This is a second grind. That right there, that's a gallon bag that it's sitting in. And that's what I got out of the first. It's going to be double that. I'll show you what it looks like when we get it done. I put it in a bag at first, and then after a few days I will put it in a jar. It's just a lot easier to do it that way. A lot easier to pour it from a bag into a jar than it is to pour it from there to there. And I'll look at it and make sure there's no big chunks, and if there is, I'll regrind it. The more you grind it, the better it gets. I don't know if you can see the dust rising up, but there it is. That's one grinding of it, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, you see that or not? That's what 2 pounds of mushrooms looks like ground up. It's about maybe 4 ounces, 4 or 5 ounces. But take in mind, you only need a teaspoon. A teaspoon for this, a teaspoon for that. A teaspoon's about 1 ounce of regular mushrooms. Pretty good stuff. I encourage anybody and everybody, if you can find a dehydrator, get your dehydrator and start dehydrating. Learn how to dehydrate. There's plenty of dehydrating videos on YouTube. There is actually one channel that specializes in dehydrating. This is the conclusion of the dehydrating mushroom video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's really nothing to it. Like I said in one of the clips, I don't like that dehydrator and I will not use that one again. I have several and I will use those before I'll use that one. I'll use that one as a last resort. There's really no way to adjust the temperature other than to adjust the rings, and you know, you have to adjust one ring this way, one ring that way, another ring this way in order to get the heat that you need or to get the temperature that you want. And it's just too hard. And when I got other ones that you just dial the temperature and that's the way it stays. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that video. This is Iron Dog 63 saying if you are a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, please like and subscribe. It really does help. And as always, God bless and have a great day. Hashtag I am somebody. Hashtag looking lovely as ever. Prayers and peace to you all. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching.